So today I'll be reviewing a figure that I actually really wanted as soon as he was announced, and as soon as the pictures were leaked. Kingdom Cyclonus. Now, this is my very first Cyclonus. This is my only Cyclonus in my whole entire collection. So, yeah. I've had this guy since for a while now, when Kingdom first dropped, I think. He's been a good figure. A really well-made figure as well. Now, because this is my first Cyclonus, I actually am really happy I got one of the best ones. Hold on, I gotta switch out my light real quick. Let me pause it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back after switching out some lights. We're all good. Now, this guy and Warpath were the ones I wanted the most when the Kingdom was first announced and when the pictures of them were released. I actually really wanted these two, him and Warpath. Also, he is a really big Voyager, like super big for a Voyager class. He's a huge Voyager, I'll be honest. He's as big as a leader, actually bigger than a leader, I think. If I can consider Shockwave or... This is basically leader class nowadays, so yeah, he's a little bit bigger than leader class. Here's Megatron next to him, even though Megatron is a relatively pretty big leader himself. There's Megatron. Here's my very first Kingdom Siege War for Cybertron guy. Whatever his name was. That guy, yeah. Flywheels. Or Skytrip. You know what I mean. And Gigawatt. Because, I don't know, why not? Gigawatt, there is Gigawatt. Well, there goes Gigawatt. And there's Gigawatt. And, well, of course I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this scale, obviously. And here's with Scourge. No Galvatron. I don't have a Galvatron. Hold on, let me just adjust Scourge real quick. Add him to pose. There you go. There's Scourge. So Galvatron's apparently is about this tall. If you can just imagine him here, right here. He's about that tall. Just imagine it's standing right there where my hand was. As per usual, we're gonna look at the gun, because that's just what I do on this channel. I guess that's my thing. Okay, let's look at this gun. Now, I do one nitpick with this gun. I do think it's really generic looking. Like, it looks like it belongs to a different toy, honestly. If I just saw this gun at, like, a market, like a toy shop or something, like a flea market or something, I would just think this is just some knockoff toy gun. Just because how it looks, honestly. Yeah, but, I do like how they did cut out the bottom of the gun right there, for he can hold it in his hand because his hands are sloped. I do like that little feature that they did. Also, in terms of weapon ports, there's one there, same side, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and I think that's all of them. Also, this guy has light piping. Oops, that's for light. Oops, sorry to blind you. There we go, there it is. He has some really good light piping, in my opinion. I do like his light piping. Sorry if I blinded you. Viewer. Alright. So, let's get down to articulation, shall we? This guy has a lot of articulation. Honestly, if this guy was bigger, had some die-cast at his feet, he could honestly, and with some hand articulation, he'd probably be a pretty good masterpiece, honestly, in my opinion. Just my personal opinion, with a little more articulation here and there. So, in terms of, he has also his neck articulation because of transformation. So, he look it down that far, look up that far. His head can go all the way around. And in terms of like actual ball joint, it can go down and like that and like that. He can also kind of tilt his head side to side. So yeah. Also, I like how they did this, but like honestly, I thought these weren't going to hinder his articulation, but they don't. because of how they engineered the arms, which is awesome. So that can go all the way around. As you saw, it can go out to here. His fists swivel because they're on a peg, and they're really tight. I barely touch them. Sorry if you can't see that, but they swivel. This also actually kind of swivels. It gets stuck on this piece right here on the back. So his wings do hinder articulation a little bit, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I think if you bend his elbow, no. But basically, yeah, his elbows can do this. That's it. Now let's go to the lower half. Cyclonus. Yeah, he can go. He has a waist swivel, as every good Transformer have. His leg can carry out this far. Actually, up this far. But his knee is on like a weird joint. I'll show you later. But also his legs can swivel. And there's also he also has a peg, a bolt, like a mushroom peg. Really tight because I barely touch it, like I said earlier. This ankle pivot. And now let's get down to these knees. I have his knees adjusted like this. That's how I prefer them. But you can have them up to here. And basically, when you have him all the way extended, he can kick back like that far. That's when you have it all the way extended. And yeah, it's crazy. But I have his knees like this, preferably. Oh, I'm sorry if that's not on camera. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the actual. Sorry. All right. So I guess we can get down to transformation real quick. So how I do this, I do it a little weird, but okay, you'll see how I do it. It's time to point the camera down because I'm gonna need to. Okay, so So what I do is that I basically pull his legs like this. So how I do it is like this. I have his legs like this for transformation, and then I basically take his feet, don't plug them together yet, and just kind of open this up. Come on. Oops, wait, no, I didn't do it right. Actually, leave the legs how I had them earlier. I didn't do it. I did something wrong here. Sorry, I'm still not good at. I'm not a good reviewer, honestly. If you want someone who has good reviews, check out other channels. Flip these up. Sorry, flip these up. But you can still watch me. I'm here. I exist. I post almost every morning. Flip those up. Flip these feet in. Flip these engines. Like that. Put them down. And put them down. And plug these together now. Now, honestly, you don't really have to plug this into there. It stays together just fine. But if you want to, if you want to fully bring together, you'll hear a nice click that you'll hear if you do that all together. Now that's the lower half done. Let's get the other half now. I do mine in a roundabout way. So what I do is that I basically unfold these. And then I take his hands and I just open them up. And then you can just fold. Oh, no. Always go this way. Oh, you're not seeing any of this, sorry. Like that, basically. It's on like a simple piece. And I'll just show you from this. Maybe I should just. Let me readjust myself here real quick. Sorry, I'm on the floor right now, so I'm on the table like the other Transformer YouTubers. I'm on the floor. Sorry. And just flip them around like that. Man, that was a way better angle. Maybe we should just lay on the floor more. So if the hands look like this, then you're good. You got it so far. Pop out his arms, make shoulders split out like this. Like that. And basically just turn that like that. And that will give clearance for this. No, wait, don't flip this on yet. Don't flip this around yet. I'm wrong. Oops. This gives clearance for this to open up. Fold it up like this. Oops, you can't see that. And then this will open up. And basically, this is going to already go down. Oops, okay. So if you have it like this, you're good so far. Take your thumb or finger, whatever you have, And just get in there, pull that out, put that together, and bam, like that. And then we'll just collapse everything. Oops, no, wait, come on, camera. Come on, camera. Sorry, let me just adjust my camera here. Oh my goodness, Cyclonus is very bright and lavendery on camera. Ooh. Oh no. There we go. Okay, we're gonna just collapse everything now. Just collapse everything now. And if you have basically something that looks like this, then you're pretty much almost done. And then spin this around. Oops, I think I was stuck on something. Well, yeah, we just did it the wrong way. So if you spin it around right there, and then oh yeah, don't forget the legs. And basically the legs are just gonna, okay, hold up. Let me just undo the leg real quick. And you're just gonna bring them down. Bring them down, basically. They might get stuck on the knees a couple times, so if they get stuck on the knees, just pull them back out. I'm gonna do this off camera real quick. Alright, after some fighting later, we're back. And he's almost done. So yeah, if it looked like this, you're almost done with the transformation. Good for you. Man, I'm a real Transformer YouTuber. Something that usually doesn't go wrong, goes wrong. Because with the camera's on. Cool. Flip these around. Basically, just flip them down. And basically these tabs, these slots are going to plug into these tabs on the legs. And just, we'll just slide in. Man, I'm a real Transformer YouTuber. Something went wrong in my video. And I had to cut the camera. Because I couldn't get it on camera. And then when I got it off camera, it immediately worked. Am I a good YouTuber yet? Alright. So just kind of tab everything back together. And just unfold the wings. They're on a double hinge. And basically, also, same thing will go on here. There's going to be a slot here, tab on the wing. Plug into there. And basically, you're done. Also, his landing gears are located here, here, and here. And there he is, Cyclonus. In my opinion, one of the coolest jets from the Transformers. I do like how this thing looks. Also, the back was clean on the figure, which was amazing. I do love how, like, almost all the jet parts just disappear into the robot. It's crazy. Because, like, the whole nose cone just disappears into the body. So the weapon storage, if you want to, it looks pretty dumb in my opinion. And I don't do it personally, but if you want to, you can put his gun right there. I don't do it because I think it looks pretty silly. And I'm going to transform real quick, and I'll give you my finishing thoughts on the figure. Alright, time for my final thoughts. If you see Cyclonus, honestly, buy him. He's a really good figure. High quality plastic, good joints, and really good articulation. He's a really good figure. He's worth it. If you see one, pick him up. Also, I'm loving all these new Kingdom figures. Honestly, I'm loving all of them. They're like tiny micro masterpieces. He's really accurate to the G1 model, which is awesome, in my opinion. Like, it's crazy. And no backpack at all. Like, that's such a clean back, in my opinion. I love it. And like, I think they really handled everything so well with this character. Honestly. Also, when looking at him, he barely has any of these little bump things. I think they didn't want to mess with the design too much, so they didn't give him that many. I've only found 2 on this guy. Actually, no, 3 actually. I just found the 3rd one just now. Huh. Yeah, they didn't put many of these bump things on these guys. This guy. I think they didn't want to ruin his slick design, which I wouldn't want to do either. Yeah. Honestly, if you see any Kingdom figure, pick them up. It's worth it, man. They're really good figures. If you want like a tiny little micro masterpiece at retail price, hell, do it, man. Go ahead. They're high quality. Good figures. Alright. Also, well, this is the end of the review today on Cyclonus and Kingdom. This is the Skywarp Studio, signing off. See you next time.